single oil tanker is now at the center of one of the most dangerous geopolitical standoffs unfolding in international waters. Originally known as Bella 1, the vessel was sanctioned by the United States for carrying Venezuelan oil under a shadow network designed to evade global restrictions. As US forces moved to intercept it, the tanker did something extraordinary. It claimed Russian protection, instantly turning a sanctions chase into a potential great power confrontation. While being pursued across the North Atlantic, the crew painted a Russian flag on the hull, and the ship reappeared on Moscow's official registry under a new name, Marinera. Russia then issued a formal diplomatic warning, demanding Washington halt the pursuit. What was once a law enforcement operation was suddenly framed as a challenge to Russian sovereignty, even though the ship was operating thousands of kilometers away from Russian waters. The United States has not backed down. Surveillance aircraft, including P-8 maritime patrol planes flying out of the UK, have tracked the tanker's movements. Heavy US military assets, transport aircraft, refueling tankers, and special operations platforms have repositioned across British bases. The message is clear. Washington is preparing for a forced interdiction, even if the ship refuses to comply. Moscow insists the tanker is sailing legally under the Russian flag and accuses the West of violating freedom of navigation. The Russian Foreign Ministry says US and NATO forces are harassing a Russian-registered vessel in international waters. This legal grey zone is precisely where the danger lies. Any boarding could be portrayed by Russia as an act of aggression, not against a ship, but against the Russian state itself. This standoff comes in the shadow of a much larger escalation. After the capture of Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro, US President Donald Trump announced a sweeping blockade on sanctioned Venezuelan oil. The tanker case is the first major test of that blockade, and Russia's attempt to shield the vessel is being watched closely by NATO and allies across Europe. If the US seizes the tanker, Russia claims international law has been shattered. If Washington backs off, Moscow proves that a Russian flag can neutralize American sanctions anywhere in the world. One ship, one boarding decision, and one miscalculation could now redraw the rules of power at sea, pushing the Russia-US standoff closer than ever to a direct NATO-level crisis.